I'm live on both of them. So, that's crazy. Ski chat. Chat, where we at with it? Let me know something. I know I got my people in here. What we doing? Huh? What we doing, Chad? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Okay, so what up now? Hey, give me a call tomorrow. I got a plan for you. All right, ma. I got you. What you doing? What you doing up this late? Why you do what you doing up this late? Huh? Why? Why you do what you doing up this late, ma? How why? What's your plan, ma? What you over there concalculate? Oh, okay, you locked in, you subscribe, huh? Okay, now. I mean, you subscribe. You pop straight up on you, huh? Yeah, pop straight up on you, huh? Yeah, no, I'm chilling. I'm just, me. I'm doing my thing. Um, I really came here to talk to my people, talk to my constituents. I'm doing like a review right now, and the review I'm doing is okay. I got my pocket three camera right here. Hold on, ma. What you say? How to call me? I'm trying to go to jail. They don't allow certain things there. My weed and my medicine. I'd rather stay home. Okay. All right, ma. So I'm doing so when I stream off of here, coming from a third party, I don't get no traction. So right now I'm streaming off my camera, my phone camera directly. I'm getting good traction, bro. They pop right up on your feed, huh, man? But I was already streaming for like 20 something, like a 15 something minutes off of here, off my pocket three. So I don't get it. I was already streaming 15 minutes. So if I show y'all, I can show y'all the setup, how I got it. I don't even know. That's crazy. Um, let me see how many people I got in this one. Cause it's two lives. It's two. I got two lives going right now on my channel. So I got the one going off my phone, then I got the one going off my pocket. I got titled two different things. Let me see. I got to title two different things too. So Yeah. And this one. So share and subscribe. Everybody, if y'all in here, like, share, and subscribe so I know where y'all at. So I know which one to keep going live off of. Um, mm, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so if y'all in this live right here, like, share, and subscribe for me. I need all y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Um, yeah, and these hats for sale. Good business hats. These for sale. Yeah. If y'all in this live, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, so if y'all in this live right, like, share, subscribe. Here, here, here. Here go your hit, brother. Take your hit, brother. Take your hit. Yeah. I got an idea for some things I want to start live streaming for. I need you to come over and show me how to set up some things. Okay, yeah, I got you. It's still pretty simple though, man. It's pretty simple. It ain't really that hard. So, that's crazy though, bro. I got it. I'm streaming, so I'm streaming off my. I got more, bro. This off the phone. I'm streaming off the phone from now on, y'all. I'm streaming off the phone for now on. I'm streaming off the phone for now on. I can't. Only the phone. That's all what I'm doing. I'm streaming off the phone for now on. I ain't streaming off of no other device. It look kind of crazy. Like, don't get me wrong. It look crazy on the phone. Streaming off the phone because when I stream off the pocket, it's nothing. It's nothing. Yeah, I'm streaming off the phone, chief. Even though I ain't gonna lie, like the clarity, this bitch. But God, the phone is way more traction. Oh damn, and it's glitching though. The phone glitching. The phone glitching. Mm. The phone glitchy. It's glitching on the phone, y'all. We glitching on the phone. Is we lagging? Is we lagging on the phone? I know we ain't lagging. We ain't lagging on the DJI. We damn sure is not. We ain't lagging on the DJI. I know we ain't lagging on the phone, y'all. All right. Good night, man. Is we lagging? Do I got lag on the phone? Yeah, I think I got a little lag on the phone. I ain't got no lag on here. Is I'm lagging on the phone? Oh, okay, not that bad. Okay, I see. I see. Cool. But so now I know what I gotta do though. I know what I gotta do. Then me want to buy Jay. Here, here you go, Jay Willie. Hit that. Hit that. There you go, Jay Willie. That's for you, my nigga. That's for you, buddy. Damn, I ain't gonna lie though. The the hold on, let me see something. I'm gonna go to the back cam. I'm gonna go to the back cam. This is the back of it. This is the back cam. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see how that bitch look. Let me see how that bitch look. That bitch is the back cam. Let me see. I don't know. The back cam looks straight up. I don't know, but that bitch clarity. That's why. Everybody go to my other stream. Go to the other stream and like, share, subscribe. You know, see, that's how I got my other stream set up. You know what I'm saying? But damn, it ain't bad. Like once it's just straight like sitting, it ain't bad. It get bad once you start moving. That shit look crummy as hell though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit do look crummy. And like low key greedy. And that pocket look just clean. That look clean. You hear me? Your bitch clean, no lag. That bitch clean, no lagging. But the only thing about that bitch is, the only thing about this, it's clean, no lagging, but it ain't pushing out though. That bitch is not pushing out to nobody. I just sitting there. You gotta really go through the motions on that. Like how y'all popping in my shit. How y'all able to talk? No way, bro. I said, but I gotta get an A1 ass phone now. That's all that's saying. You just gotta get an A1 phone now. Like this next phone coming A1. Cause I'm gonna need it. Because I see if I go live off the phone, it's more action than just like so my pocket cameras, them bitches gonna be the pocket cameras, them bitches, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm gonna have like for me doing like the back shoots and shit like that. Doing shit like that, but vlogging and shit like that. I'm going live off the phones. No kizzy. Like no kizzy. That's the way off the phone. I can't go off that else off the phone though. No kizzy. Like for real though. So good. Like, you gotta go off the phone. Like that's gonna be the other way, nigga. You gonna be able to get some traction. I'll see. Um, other than that, man, what we got up though? What's next on the menu? It's just hard. It's just hard. Good business. Good business. Yeah, it's just hard with the green top. Ooh, come on, man. Come on, man. Them bitches for sale. 35 if you push up on me. 45, nigga, if I get to ship it to you. Good business. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to do some reactions now. That's really what I was about to do anyway. I was just reading the chat. Talking shit with the chat, you know. I fuck with the chat. Um, let's see what YouTube got to offer for us. I might roll the best J's. I don't know. I might roll the best J's. I can't lie. I might roll the best J's. And that motherfucker look hard. Like that bitch don't look bad. I ain't gonna lie, that camera don't look bad, bitch. Well, that camera don't look bad. That motherfucker don't look bad. You hear me? You hear me? Motherfucker don't look bad, boy. Let me see. Oh, what can I break down for you? What y'all want to know about? Uh, kid,
no.
What did you do? He tripping.
Seriously?
He tripping. He tripping. This nigga tripping. Bro, why would you bring a gun to school? Like, and you in the suburbs. Like, you not even in the hood, you in the suburbs. That's crazy. These kids don't be knowing. They got no up. Bro. Control chat. Control So, hey, y'all know about that Philly rapper, FS the Bender?
Because I've been going through it since I was a kid. It's not normal to other people. So when other people tell me the way I live is not normal, I be like, my life's not normal to people. Like the things that I done normalized because I've been going through it since I was a kid, it's not normal to other people. So when other people tell me the way I live is not normal, I be like, am I not normal or are you not normal?
They're living a really crazy lifestyle. I don't think you're living a normal lifestyle.
I ain't gonna lie, I just thought this is my drawstring. I don't know why it was like that.
That nigga is crazy. He a crazy motherfucker. Hold up, but this nigga from
He had to experience everything, the bad, the good. Nigga, he stood on that shit, like 100 pounds.
This was YBC dude, man. This is YBC dude.
Y'all be talking about
shout out to Mac
the biggest gangsters, and then
I'm
like, oh yeah,
shit,
he got
trolling, peeping and shit.
That ain't cool. I'd rather be a bitch and be alive than be a dead gangster. The hell? Y'all is trippy.
25-year-old rapper Abdul Vince, also known as YBC Duel, was killed.
Would y'all let somebody disrespect him?
And it was cold when this man stand up, y'all been outside sharing cold. And I ain't had shit, but my brother did. That's why I love T.O.
Would y'all let somebody disrespect y'all?
That shit is
We can't save everybody. FS the Bender is the embodiment of that sentiment. As of October 2025, he sits in a federal detention center in Philadelphia awaiting the next court date.
And he in the feds? Oh, he's good. Get him out of here, fellas.
The first time, then it's your second time. You take a break to celebrate, and then you swap the China.
When one Maris put it in the video, I felt like it shouldn't have been in there because I feel like that was taken away from like being a drill rapper. I feel like that was like a joke. When in all reality, this shit ain't no joke. You know what I'm rapping to you about. But it was like, let them see the person he really is. Like, let them see your personality outside of that shit. Like, outside of what you rapping about. So that's what I did. I took a chance at that, and that really worked.
And it blew up for
And they said Kasim Brown is innocent until proven guilty. And yeah, that might be true. But I'm gonna be honest with you, gang. If you own fucking the internet and all these clips talking about being involved in federal crimes, why do you get locked up by the feds? And then you get on the damn jail. Hey man, free me. I'll be home real soon. No, you're not.
that should be dumb as hell.
No, you're not.
Get some
No, you're not, bro.
Since he stepped on the scene in 2021, FS has been involved in the most talked about gang war in the city, YBC or CCK. He encouraged, rapped about, and co-signed all of the death and destruction this style of music brought with it. FS had countless examples of rappers in just the last couple of years to show you that there is almost no chance in Philly for being a drill rapper that actually gets busy in the streets. Is he still out here making a living at rapper?
Philly be going crazy though.
Left the streets
Philly be going crazy.
So long you could be in the city carrying a legal gun every day.
I'd have been in Philly though.
Hop out on people.
I'd have been in Philly, but
it's only so long
Philly
you
do be
can
going
commit
crazy.
and
I don't know.
speak
I've been
self-control.
in a lot of places, bro.
In almost every single interview, the topic of jail came up. The interview, including Mel, usually asks FS what are his plans to stay out of jail, recognizing that FS has the potential to make a legal living as a rapper.
He do.
So on your way here, you got pulled over.
He do got the potential.
And I mean, right now, like
he do got the potential. Like FS the Bender, he rapper. Like FS the Bender, he do. Starve. But yeah. He do got the potential. FS the Bender, he do got the potential to shoot up out of there. No cap.
They get a talk of Philly. I mean, everybody is listening to your music. You got kids all the way to grown-ups doing the dance. All eyes are on you right now. And I mean, that could be a good thing or a bad thing.
He hard from Philly. He hard.
I came far and I still feel like I want to get up sometimes now. But it'd be like I can't because like I'm who motherfuckers depend on. Until my manager, I said I don't even listen to him like that. I still be doing heat up.
I'm who people depend on, but I'm robbing rappers for their chain at the studio. I'm pretty sure that's what he got locked up for, bro. For robbing the other rappers for the chain at the studio.
I'm pretty sure it was a killer or shit.
But look, bro, like, all right, so you got real talent, people gravitating towards you. You one of the hottest youngers in the
Sure it was
city.
a shooter or a killer.
You feel like you gotta calm down a little bit because you got real
I'm coming down. I don't like. All right, like I'm still like. I feel like the only reason I'm still the way I am because I'm still in the city. Like when I remove myself from here, that's when I'm gonna change. Like I'm gonna do the whole 360. But as long as I'm here, this is still my life. So I can't. Niggas chance is cook. Niggas trying to do something different, or niggas trying to go another way, or that shit don't work like that.
What? Did you hear how stupid he sounded? Basically, he just said, if I get out the streets, I'm gonna get killed.
You got real talent, people gravitating towards you. You one of the hottest youngers in the city.
Right.
Do you feel like you gotta calm down a little bit because you got real purpose?
I'm coming down. I don't like. All right, like I'm still like. I feel like the only reason I'm still the way I am because I'm still in the city. Like when I move myself from here, that's when I'm gonna change. Like I'm gonna do the whole 360. But as long as I'm here, this is still my life. So I can't like. When niggas chance when niggas get cooked, when niggas try to do something different, or niggas try to go another way, that shit don't work like that.
Basically, he just said, if I get out the streets, I'm gonna get killed. Did you hear what he said? He said, if I stop doing street shit, I'm going to get killed. Like, how hard is it to just drive, to just move an hour and a half away to the suburbs and sit your ass in the house and make music? How are you gonna get killed doing that? Stop pulling up to the hood.
Talking about it is one thing, but actually falling back is easier said than done for people with the criminal mindset. According to FS, he was gearing up to be on tour with Skrilla, who is currently on his Z tour, skipping across the country as we speak.
House arrest was preventing me from doing shit, so I was limited to what I was seeing when I was home and I was jumping. So I couldn't go do a show. Right now I'm home and I'm doing every show Skrilla doing. I'm opening up for him. I'm about to go on tour for the whole month of October.
No, you're not.
Once I leave the city, I'm done. I made it. I'm still here, so I'm still scrambling. Like this shit's still my life. Like, but that's still I'm out of here. Like within the next 60 days, my circumstances is gonna be way different.
Within the next 60 circumstances is gonna be way different, but I'm still robbing niggas and toting illegal pistols and hanging out in the hood doing street shit, illegal shit every day. But yeah, my life finna change though.
He sound like a hater, bro.
Shot at in 2020. Since then, he's been arrested at least 4 times for illegal gun possession, and now has a robbery and a federal gun charge.
I got shot right here. I got shot right here, and right here.
I've talked about the effects of PTSD on the channel, but I don't think people who have never been shot really understand the psychology behind that, between making a case for illegal to carry and possibly being.
You see him trip? This shooter on this side right here tripped.
Behind that.
He tripped on that rock. If FS the Bender would have had a gun on him, that would have been his ass right here.
Between making a choice to illegally carry and possibly being shot at again.
They tried to kill that boy though. No
Not a
cap.
fun predicament to be in.
But they did.
We have
They
to
tried
keep
to get him
mental
right
health
there.
in mind and
Yeah, they
everything
did.
in context. What we saw from FS's personality when we first started rapping was a product of poverty, the lack of guidance and direction, and horrible decision-making
They
skills.
tried it.
Yeah.
But the entertainment was there. He had been through a lot of trauma that causes PTSD. I'm not a psychologist, obviously, or a psychiatrist, so I can't diagnose FS. People who have struggled with these issues, knowing people who have been shot, including as well as reading a lot about the effects and symptoms of PTSD, could easily be something that affects FS. When Bender first started rapping, YBC Duel, Yak Yola, Mary Pop, BK, T.O., Curry, Greek 1200, Hop Out Blick, his close friend Akeem, and many, many others were alive and free. Here we are now, not a full 4 years later. All those names I just mentioned are locked up or dead.
Yep.
FS is now booked himself.
Yep.
For FS, 2025 started out in jail, booked for illegal gun possession, or at least violation of probation.
Right.
He got out in May, dropped some songs and interviews, but by August he was booked again. By September, the feds came and got him and straight road. That's how quick it happens. Now, when I looked up FS's arrest record, it listed all of his arrests, mostly for gun possession, going back to 2021. Then this summer, I don't know what was going on with
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If you getting locked up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times in fucking 4 years for gun possession, where is the case? Where is the charge, bro? I don't see the charge. I just see the case caption. I don't see the gun possession. Which one of these is gun possession?
But you gotta read.
But I'm gonna tell you, gang, if you in the streets and you get locked up this many times for having a gun on you, bro, I don't know what you're doing. Like, I don't know.
He in that
I don't know what are you doing? Like, how are you getting locked up this many times for the same shit?
He's in the street.
Like, what the fuck? You don't know how to run? Like,
going back to 2021. Then this summer, I don't know what was going on with him, but he allegedly caught 2 state charges and a federal charge, all in the last 4 months. I was under the impression that it started in July with the Marwell chain incident.
Right.
But going through court records again, he was allegedly involved with an assault where he allegedly pistol whipped someone in late June. The court docket says on June 28, 2025, with others knowingly, intentionally, or recklessly caused serious bodily injury to the complainant. Number 1, John Bell, by a firearm.
It sounds like you doing shit to civilians. Cause most street niggas not gonna get pistol whipped and go around and tell the police. So it sound like you doing shit to civilians.
At the complainant, the defendant and his cohorts shoved the complainant against the store counter and proceeded to kick and strike the defendant multiple times. I think they meant complainant multiple times with closed fists about the head.
Yeah, that was like
The defendant also struck the complainant in the head with his firearm, i.e. pistol whip, several times in the head, face, and body with closed fists. So it's possibly 2 different complainants who went to the police. This happened on June 20, 2025.
So you're in a downtown Philly. You're downtown
In
Philly,
the store.
and you are beating the shit out of somebody and pistol whipping them
in the store.
up on a door. Shove the complaint against the store counter. So you're in a store, you know you on camera. You probably obviously don't have no mask on. And you beating the shit out of somebody on camera in a store downtown Philadelphia.
No mask.
But you talking about some you want. You see what I mean? Like, niggas be slow, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Damn.
On June 28th, 2025.
Yeah, this nigga
One thing I'm
wild, man.
gonna
He
for sure tell you,
was
bro,
open.
is somebody told these niggas that you had to die, you had to get
That's what
shot, you
started
had to
it.
go to jail, you had to be a savage,
Like,
you had
what
to be a
started
crash
this little
out,
investigation,
you had
I
to be a
guess.
crash dummy, or you not a
after
real
another
nigga. And
charge.
I'm here to tell you that is
How the fuck you do that?
You
though?
not have to crash out
You get
to
caught
be real.
downtown Philadelphia.
right
and
at all. You
downtown.
don't gotta go to jail.
Market Street.
You get caught downtown Philadelphia. Whooping, pistol whipping the nigga, whooping on camera in the store. That's crazy. You know you on camera in the store whooping the nigga on camera, bro. You know you booked, you cooked. Ain't nothing else to say. But he was able to get away but you know you got charges coming. That's what he didn't know. But they turned to be federal and state charges.
Like, you niggas, this is like,
I'm on some
It's
shit. Man.
crazy.
I want to tell you what I just did the other day. I want to say something to you what I
This
just
is
did the other
interview.
day. Man, but I my face out, so I can't say it. So
I want to tell you something I did the other day. I want to tell you so bad what I did the other day, but I can't tell you. Because I did it with my face out. He talking about this. The shit he get booked for, the shit he get indicted for. Hold on, man. Let me take it back.
Town, the defendant, in concert with others, knowingly, intentionally, or recklessly caused or attempted to cause serious bodily injury to the complainant. Number one, John Doe, are producing a firearm.
And it sound like you doing shit to civilians to me. Because most street niggas not gonna get pistol whipped or go run and tell the police.
Yeah, they will.
So it sound like you doing shit to civilians.
Yeah, they will.
At the complainant, the defendant and his cohorts shoved the complainant against the store counter and proceeded to kick and strike the defendant multiple times. I think they meant complainant. Multiple times with closed fists about the head, face, and body. The defendant also struck the complainant in the head with his firearm, body, pistol whip several times, face, and body with closed fists. So it's possibly two different complainants. The police.
Right.
This happened on June 28, 2025.
So you're in a
Listen.
downtown Philly. You're downtown Philly.
Listen.
And you are beating the shit out of somebody and pistol whipping them up on a door, shove the complaint against the store counter. So you're in a store, you know you on camera.
Whooping.
Probably obviously don't have no mask.
No mask. No mask.
And you beating the shit out of somebody on camera in a store downtown Philadelphia.
Now we're gonna watch
But
this.
you
We're gonna
talking
watch
about
the
some
interview.
You see what I mean? Like they can be slow, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. But one thing I would for sure tell you.
On June Street.
Now listen.
Like you niggas,
Listen.
this is like
I'm on some shit, man. I want to tell you what I just did the other day. I want to say something to you what I just did the other day. Man, but I did it with my face out, so I can't say it. So.
to be a real. I gotta go to jail. Niggas, this is like
I'm on some shit, man. I want to tell you what I just did the other day. I want to say something to you what I just did the other day. Man, but I did it with my face out, so I can't say it. So.
This nigga wild.
I don't know. I'm trying to stop pausing the video. I'm trying.
Trying to cut this out.
That shit crazy.
Nah, I think you trolling, man. You ain't doing nothing the other day, man. You good.
It's crazy.
I'm not
It's
trolling.
crazy. I'm not
He
trolling.
said I'm not trolling.
This crazy. I'm not trolling. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm not trolling.
I'm going down.
He wasn't charged for this incident until September 17th. However, a second incident occurred a little over a week later at Milk Boy Studio in North Philly. According to arrest documents, on July 8th at the studio on 7th Street, Marwell, a rapper from New Jersey, was there to record, and FS was there
This the
allegedly
armed robbery.
to rob him. On that, it states that 4 men entered the studio behind Marwell's crew and robbed him at gunpoint. Among the things taken were a tan FN firearm, around $200, along with Marwell's chain with a distinct blue and green globe on it.
So now you about to go to jail for $200, a fucking tan FN and a chain.
A tan FN and a chain. Yup.
A black Nissan Altima was pulled over. A woman who was driving and 2 men were in the car.
These
FS
niggas doing
was
it
not
like
in the
we're
car
going
that
to jail
day,
for
but the
cheat,
tan
yo.
FN from the
Y'all better
robbery
pay
the night
attention,
before was, along with the
Y'all
second
better pay
firearm.
attention, man.
One of the men in the car, Khalil Williams, ran,
Pay
and the other
attention,
was taken to the police
This shit for
station,
real,
later
bro.
released, and charges dropped against him. That can indicate that he might have told on FS, but I don't
I hope
want
he
to put
did.
that out there because I don't
Shit, I
know.
hope he did.
Yeah.
That's
On the affidavit,
crazy.
I hope
this is a
he told
little
him
funny
this
trick they
motherfucker.
did here, and I want everyone to be aware how easy this warrant for FS was obtained. The affiant or officer who writes these affidavits swears everything that he's saying is the truth. The judge looks at the version of the affidavit. It says for copy on this one, so it's probably It's not publicly available. But this crazy weed was taken on the available arrest affidavit. It goes from talking about the car stop of the black Nissan and guy Khalil running away and the woman alone with the second person being released by the police. And the cop says he reviewed the paperwork for the car stop. Then the affiant jumps to, quote, store surveillance, which was never mentioned before, and how he can recognize Kasim Brown or FS just from the video. What video is he referring to? Back to that in a minute. Store surveillance was not mentioned in the report until here. I'm assuming there's a lot mentioned from this public report.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of stupid that you rob a nigga and then you go bragging about robbing him on Instagram. Like Instagram got some magic nigga. And then you go bragging about robbing him on Instagram.
Crazy.
Like Instagram got some magical access code that the police can't get in on or something.
It's crazy.
You go rob a nigga and then you put up, not only do you claim that you robbed him, but you hold up the chain that you robbed him for it. And then you post it.
Correct.
And you think because you got a ski mask on that's gonna absolve you from all charges.
Stop it. Get some
I
help.
don't know what to do with you niggas. I don't know. You know, have you ever heard about you know what IP address is, bro? That's an address for your internet. So when you upload to TikTok,
You're caught.
that goes to
You're caught.
TikTok.
You're caught.
And TikTok records all of this information.
You're
So
caught.
when the fans say, hey, what's this TikTok man's name? What time was this post posted? Let me email TikTok and figure out what's going on here.
Right.
The TikTok is going to give me the fucking IP address. They're going to let me know what phone number you did it from, what account, where you created the account. They're going, bro.
You cooked.
Like, bro, my
You
iPhone,
cooked basically.
my iPhone can learn what my face looks like with glasses on,
Correct.
with a mask on,
Correct.
and use Face ID on the fucking, even if I got a mask on.
Correct.
So what if the feds are not gonna figure out who you are because you got on the fucking mask?
Correct.
It came across my desk that the feds came to CFCF and charged us with a gun case in September. All of this will eventually come out as to the order of events here, but
Oh,
not all publicly available right now.
Little boys like this don't learn
It's
unless
like
they
they know
go
better, man. It's like I feel like that's
Bro, you come out be getting 30 years. That's crazy. He would say that. Bro, he told him, bro, I hope he get 30 years. That's wild.
a lot of people like you because you're really vulnerable. You bring people inside your life, but you know better. So it's like, why do you do the things that you do when you know better?
Cause he's stupid.
I don't know. I think the outcome gonna change.
What?
On his new federal indictment, it says that on or about.
What? Do you understand how fucking stupid that is? Okay, so let me show you basically what he just said. Ooh, wow, that burned. I wonder if it's gonna burn next time. Ooh, it burned again. Shit. Let me try. Let's
It's gonna burn every
Like
time.
that's equivalent of what he just.
I
I'm
know.
gonna keep doing the same shit, and I'm gonna expect a different outcome. I'm gonna keep robbing niggas. I'm gonna keep bragging about it, and then when I get locked up, I'm gonna be like, damn man, I can't leave Philly because I'm locked up and I'm on house arrest. But as soon as I get off,
On July 9th, 2025, in Philadelphia, in the District of Pennsylvania, defendant Kasim Brown, knowing he had previously been convicted in the Court of Commonwealth of
That's
Pennsylvania,
crazy.
knowingly possessed a firearm that is a Glock 22 40 caliber semi-automatic pistol with this serial number here in violation of Title 18 United States Code Section 922(9)(I).
That's crazy.
Now, remember, July 9th is the day Black Ultima was pulled over with the 2 guns. FS was not mentioned to have been arrested that day.
right?
I remember the
You got
first gun
snitched
was a 10 FM from the Marworld chain robbery, and I figured that must be the second gun they allegedly found, the one they're talking about here in the federal indictment.
Yep.
And I thought they were trying to find a way to pin it on FS. However, The FBI arrested a
That's
black
it.
40 caliber with this serial number, but the earlier arrest said a Springfield XD40 caliber. The numbers don't match, not the same gun. So if you look at FS dockets, there are 4 new arrests.
Right.
2 charges for the June 28th incident,
2 charges
one
for
for
the
the July
17th.
robbery, the Marlboro chain incident.
Damn,
Then there's
yeah.
an arrest prior to requisition,
Lock
which
his dumb ass
is usually
up.
where you have a felony warrant from another state, or this could be a federal warrant for the gun that was used in the chain. I don't know how that works. If arrest prior to requisition could be a federal, I don't know. If anybody in the comment does, please let me know.
Yeah.
In any case, however the charges
Look at these
shake out,
charges, bro. This is July 30th. Look at the charges. Robbery to inflict serious bodily harm. You can get 20 years for that shit right there.
Damn.
Possession of a firearm, conspiracy, you get 20 years for conspiracy. Receiving stolen property, I can give you 5 years. Death by unlawfully taken, that's 5 years. Firearm not to be carried without license. Carrying a firearm in public, simple assault. He could get 20, 30 years for this shit right here. Like,
You hope you
yeah,
do.
I don't.
You hope you do.
When you could just rap, you just stay home and rap and post all day, you can make, maybe you don't get overly rich off just rap. You take rapping and you make 30K a month. 30K a month is the top, what, like 4-5% of the fucking country, let alone the world. You're like top 1% of the world.
Yeah, you working.
If you make 30K a month, bro, you in most people's eyes, you are considered rich. You can comfortably pay a $10,000 a month rent, pay for 2 cars, send your child to school, buy your wife some shit every month, travel, and still have $5,000-$10,000 left after you did all that shit every month.
Every month.
But you want to rob nigga, and you didn't get paid for none of this shit. None of this shit involves anything with money except for the robbery. And all you got was a tan gun, $200, and probably most likely a fake check.
But that
it
10
only gets worse from
let's
here.
believe it was a
Once the
switch.
feds are investigating you, it's pretty much closed
Yeah, it's
for a
wrapped.
trial at least.
You're done.
And then investigating
Best
you for
believe
illegal
that
gun
10 boy
possession
was a
opens
switch.
FS up to all types of exposure in terms of being labeled officially by the system as a gang member, a repeat offender, and every other method they use to sit you down for a long time. Warning after warning was given to FS. Almost every podcaster from Philly.
Everybody told he been locked up on house arrest, he got out.
Exactly what FS was. A man who had a lot of energy, but was constantly running around doing the most self-destructive behaviors. It's hard to interact with someone you want to see
And
win.
then you gonna try to, he got in the Say Cheese interview, he gonna call Meek Mill a bitch and say that Meek Mill told Skrilla that FS the vendor couldn't come around him. And he come about Meek Mill a bitch and he ain't a gangster and he don't respect him and that was lame. I wouldn't want your big crash out ass around me.
And he put FS the bender up out here.
Fuck do I want you around me for? You just robbed a nigga last week and bragged about it on Instagram after you beat the shit out of somebody at a store. Lord knows what else you did that didn't get caught for. Like, come on, bro.
Behave like that.
For
Stop.
sure.
That's why I'm in the war. Because I tried to play a war between Thompson Street and Richard Island. And the Richard Island niggas wasn't having it. And they came to my crib. Yeah, they came to my crib 4 deep one night. You know what I'm saying? And they said they come outside. I said, what y'all niggas mean come outside? I thought we was friends. So they said, man, fuck that. You hanging with the niggas, right? They said, you hanging with the niggas, right? I thought it was cool. I said, bro, I said, they know. Cousins, bro, what you mean I'm hanging with the niggas? I said, they my cousins. They said, man, this rapper shit, you gonna come outside that crib tonight. I know you in here. I said, what? You know what I did? I called one of my homies from Timmy Johnson and said, yo, these niggas is out front of the house right now. These niggas ain't playing no games. And I need a burner. He said, listen, don't worry about that because them niggas ain't gonna break in your house and do nothing to you. Just go to sleep and I'll be there tomorrow. You want her. And that's the same nigga that one of the 4 that was standing outside my house. And that's how I got into the streets.
Now, I empathize with that, bro. On bro, I empathize with that because niggas was trying to do something to me too for who I was hanging for my home, for who I was hanging out with. I was 14, I had niggas 24, 22, 21.
That happened to me too.
Because of who my homies with. I empathize with that.
Damn.
But you know what we did? We took off every weekend. We took our goofy asses to the suburbs. We went to Dave and Buster's, motherfucking bowling, all that. We did all that in the suburbs. We came home at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? We went to sleep. We woke up. We used to kick it in the suburbs. We ain't kicking it in the
I
city.
know what you talking about.
You feel me? We started getting real bread. Not real bread, but I was 14. I was having like a few thousand in my pocket and shit. We started getting real money. We started getting money for real because we was scared. We needed money to like support ourselves and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and me or none of my homies ain't never been on Instagram, this and no dead. So it's like, I get that's how you got in the streets. I show sympathy. But you ain't do nothing to make it no better, bro. You ain't do nothing to make it no better, bro. If you playing defense, that's a completely different thing. You beating niggas up and pistol whipping them and doing all that type of shit. It's like, bro, then bragging about it on Instagram, that's the problem. I'm a nigga who understands sometimes you just get your hand forced. Sometimes you don't have no choice but to be in the street. But you supposed to be doing shit to make it better, not make it worse. You're not supposed to be on Instagram admitting to crime. You're not supposed to be robbing niggas for $200 in the chain when you were rapping and making money off.
But sometimes you gotta just take it there.
This is gonna take me like 2 hours to edit it.
Yeah, cause Facebook. Goddamn, baby.
No, I'm telling you, play with it. I'm gonna tell you how a nigga play with me. But I'm gonna tell you what happened when a nigga play with me too. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
How do y'all feel about that, like being like affiliating yourself with certain names? It's like it's easy for them to kind of, you know, take you down and affiliate yourself with a name. How y'all feel about it?
I mean, it's a family. Like I said, don't say no games, you know what I'm saying?
He's lying. we all gang affiliates. And my paperwork say I'm a no
And y'all laughing and shit.
gang member. And I affiliate myself. That's why YBC gang got worse than we don't do.
I would have picked my homie. I would have got my homie and we would have gone, bro. We would have left. I would have been like, hey, bro, I'll give you $1,000. I know you paid us. I'll give you your money back and an extra $1,000. Can you delete all that footage right in front of me real quick, please? Can you delete all of that shit? Can you just delete it? Can you give me the SD card, matter of fact? SD card. Dude, he's tripping. No more interviews for you, bro. Like, I would have knocked my homie clean out before I let him say this shit on me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's like now it's starting to sound like you in the streets and you happy that shit happened. It sounds like you proud to be in the streets. Like
We ain't treated us like a damn.
Alright, no, we definitely a family, but like we got some gang shit going on. We got gang shit going on. Bro, I'm sorry.
Oh, bro,
I'm sorry.
Damn, that nigga wild, bro.
Y'all got a lot of shit going on. Let's be honest. Let's keep it on the podcast.
Honestly,
Are you ever afraid?
no. I'm afraid of going back. I'm terrified to go back to jail. I'm scared as shit to go back to jail. I've been to jail 10 times since I was 18. I don't want to go back to jail.
I'm scared of going back to jail, but I'm robbing niggas. Like,
And I'm about to sign a 6-year contract in less than 30 years. I don't want to go back to jail, dude.
The district attorney.
I just got locked up for 6 burners. I spanked 5 of them and I copped out the one. They can't fucking touch me. They can't do nothing to me.
You see,
They can't do nothing. Do nothing.
Bro, like that shit, bro.
No, like that shit, the worst shit. I'm about to break our logic down. How me, Yaz, Waters, how all of my homies that was going to jail, we going to jail. We in jail for all this time. Shit happening. We come back home for this little 6 months. We do what we do. We back in jail. How the fuck can y'all put any? We don't even have enough time on the street to shit. So how are y'all charging us with a murder? Then my lawyer, the type lawyer I got.
I'm seeing like how slow it is. I just don't where did he go to school? He just said him and his homies was in jail. They was out for 6 months and then they got locked up for a murder. He said, when do we have time to go do a murder?
Letting them niggas, you let anything happen to them because they don't got no money to get out of the situation they're in. They don't got no money to fight. Niggas be scared to fight. I know. I ain't gonna say like I'm gonna touch one of them.
That's what you saying. Like
any situation I get myself in, I can get myself in.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, good luck with the feds, bro.
Damn. Giving them ammunition, like make it easy. You making their job easier by display that we on. That's why certain shit I just think, bro.
Man, shut the fuck up, man.
All right, dumb down.
Exactly.
I've been shot like.
At least he had a homie that said it, though. He just didn't listen. Somebody cared enough to say it, because I would have stopped kicking it with the nigga ass. Somebody told him.
This shit that shit don't feel good. So it's like, when I'm in jail, that shit don't feel good either, but I know that shit feel way better than they did.
FS will now join Diamond Street FM, Leaf Ward, ARAB, and thousands of others in federal custody, thinking about what could have been and what will change when they get out. Meanwhile, the world keeps turning, and there's hundreds of other kids ready to crash out if we don't step up and catch these boys while they're young. Teach them worthwhile ways to make a living without thinking the only way to hustle up some cash is crime. I'm gonna leave it there for now.
Because there's so many fucking ways, bro. It's white kids reposting Kai Cenat clips that's getting 10, 15, 20, 30,000 a month.
Getting paid, man. Getting paid. I'm gonna let y'all land on something that I did get paid. Like my hustle, I got paid. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna continue to get paid. Shit, the hot dog cart. I can't even lie, man. That shit gonna pay. It's gonna pay you. You feel me? Like you can turn shit, literally $25 into a couple $100 every night you go out. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta learn how to restock, do the inventory, know what you got, know what's coming in, know what's going out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the easiest way I can tell you. Like shit, get the money. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of doing don't do no crazy shit, crashing out. Man, go get you some money. That's the thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is like, it ain't even worth it. Ain't even worth doing. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else. Let me see. Let me see, man. Let me see what else, man. Let me do. Y'all heard about no flock cams? Huh? Did y'all hear about them flock cams? That shit, hey. I'm gonna get on them in a minute. Hold on. But let's see. Let's see about this. Noah Scurry. If y'all hit to Noah Scurry. Let's see.
This is Noah.
Let's see.
This is Noah Scurry. He was a 17-year-old high school basketball star and a standout student. It was reported by the Philadelphia Inquirer that he had the highest AT score in his entire school when he took it.
Damn.
A student at St. High School, his principal described him as gifted. In a letter to the school, they confirmed that he was a talented student athlete. It was around 7:15 a.m. on January 14th. The 17-year-old was leaving for school when he was gunned down, according to the Philadelphia police, as reported by Fox 29.
Philadelphia police say a 17-year-old was shot and killed along Rohrer Street in the city's Feltonville section. It happened around 7:15 this morning.
Over 20 shell casings were found at the scene. It was reported by the news that he was with his mother when he was shot, as if they were about to get into the car for her to drop him off across town at school. Authorities recovered the white Jeep Cherokee on Wednesday morning, the next day abandoned near Somerdale and Godfrey Avenues, approximately 2 miles from Noah Scurry's home on Rohrer Street in Feltonville, where the deadly shooting took place. According to Deputy Commissioner Frank Menor, the vehicle appeared to have been damaged in the crash. Investigators are currently reviewing additional surveillance footage in hopes of piecing together the events that led to Scurry's death. While no suspects have been named and no motive has been determined, surveillance footage suggests that at least 200 inside the Jeep during the shooting. The details of Noah Scurry's final moments paint a grim picture. He had just grabbed his backpack and was stepping into his mother's car when he was ambushed by a barrage of gunfire. More than 20 bullets were fired, as I said, and Noah Scurry was struck multiple times in the chest and abdomen. Despite being rushed to Jefferson Einstein Hospital, he was pronounced dead within minutes. Family members, friends, and classmates were devastated by the sudden and senseless loss. A GoFundMe campaign launched by his cousin seeks to help cover funeral expenses. In her heartfelt message, she described Noah as a bright, loving young man with a heart full of kindness. Noah, only 17 years old, had such a caring and loving heart, McGlynn wrote. He would do anything for his family, but most of all, for his sibling. Tributes and condolences have poured in across social media, where friends expressed their grief and shared memories of the team. Speechless, I love you, one friend posted alongside photos of Noah Scurry. At Samuel Fells High School, where Scurry excelled both academically and athletically, the loss has been profoundly felt. He was known for his sharp intellect and athletic prowess, which the news heavily focused on shortly after his passing. Scurry was an advanced placement or AP student, the highest SAT scorer in his school, and a standout point guard on the basketball team. On Wednesday, January 15th, the school created a supportive environment for grieving students, providing counseling services and a quiet space in the auditorium for students to mourn. In an Instagram post, school officials reminded the community of the importance of kindness and mutual support. The greatest gift of support we have is each other, the school wrote. Be kind to each other today and always. Monique Braxton, a spokesperson for the school district, said that Noah was the kind of student that everyone wants. Noah Scurry's social media was filled with basketball highlight reels that showcased his skills on the court, where he effortlessly crossed over defenders, executed smooth layups, and nailed three-point shots. His undeniable talent is matched only by his bright future, now tragically cut short.
If you want to see what
the broader context of Noah Scurry's death is part of the Philly daily reminder of persistent gun violence plaguing. According to Jackie Bolton of the city controller's office, there have been 30 shooting victims in the city this year, 5 of whom are 18 years or younger. As the investigation into Noah Scurry's death continues, his memory lives on in the hearts of those who knew and loved him. His life, marked by academic excellence, athletic talent, and a caring spirit, is a painful reminder of the urgent need to address the violence claiming young lives in Philadelphia and beyond.
Philadelphia police say a 17-year-old was shot and killed along Rohrer Street in the city's Feltonville section. It happened around 7:50 this morning. That's where we find NBC 10's Matt DeLucia live at the scene. What do we know about the victim, Matt, and any suspects in this case?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, Johnny, homicide investigators are still here at the scene. They've been here all morning. You can see the tape is still up, and the shooting itself happened in this narrow drive.
They don't even know, for real. They don't know. They just picking their ass. They don't know. Let's see.
Like behind the 5,000 block of Rohrer Street. This is just off the boulevard. And as you mentioned, this happened around 7:15 this morning. Police showed up here. They found the 17-year-old who shot several times throughout his body. The young man was rushed to Einstein and he died just after 7:30. Now, earlier, we could see a backpack and a shirt laying on the street. But as of right now, police have not made any arrests, but they did find a gun out here. And as investigators are going through this area, they're also going door to door, trying to get some surveillance video, trying to get some idea of who may have pulled this trigger and killed a 17-year-old right as the sun was coming up here along Rohrer Street.
He probably was out here dropping shit. That's what they were saying. He was out here really it was like a double sided of him. He was out here. That's what they failed to see though. I guess we about to get into the other side of it.
As people like myself and THF Philly went around, this would have been the end of the story.
But it ain't.
By the day of no, as is all too clear by now, 17-year-old star student athletes aren't just executed in front of their moms for no reason.
Fact.
There's always a story behind it that the news reluctant to give for political or social reasons. If you just got your news from Philadelphia Inquirer or NBC, then the story is almost always missing context. Due to social media, traditional mainstream media was forced to double back the next day and said, hey, there's a little more to the story here. 30 years ago, this would have never happened, and the story would have been left at that. There was no Instagram to correct the news or YouTube for people like me to make the story with a little more context.
Enforcement sources are telling me they believe Noah Scurry appeared in a rap video with guns that was posted to social media the day before he was killed. New tonight, law enforcement sources confirmed there is a rap video uploaded to social media the day before 17-year-old Noah Scurry was shot to death behind his home. In front of his mother, who was getting ready to take him to Samuel Fells High School. A screenshot of the video shows a man in a Joker mask, at times appearing to hold a gun. Sources tell Fox 29 they believe that to be Scurry. In the video, he dances along other individuals who are also holding and showing off guns throughout it.
You tripping.
66-year-old man is dead and 3 teens are hurt following a shooting last night in Frankfurt. It happened just before 9:30 on the 4600 block of Mulberry Street. The man who died has been identified as Ivan Hall from Philadelphia. 3 15-year-old boys are in stable condition after being shot. Police have not given any more details on what may have led to the gunfire. As of yet, no arrests have been made.
Police sources confirmed Noah Scurry was one of 4 people shot in an unsolved May 2023 murder case on the 4600 block of Mulberry Street in Frankfurt. According to police, 66-year-old Ivan Hall was shot and killed on Sunday, May 28, 2023, and 3 15-year-olds were shot multiple times. Police sources said one of the teens. This shooting places Noah smack in the middle of Frankfurt, a section of the city that hosts sets like the Double C's or Certified Clappers and Parkside. Noah is said to be affiliated with Parkside. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a Philly gangologist like some people like to believe, nor do I want to be. But from what I can gather, you got a few groups relevant to this story. According to the person who made this map, this is Parkside or Double C territory. Up here is a group of young boys who call themselves the Whackers, and over here is M24 territory. And as you can see, this is where YNG Cheese was killed. Noah, or Baby Joker, his street nickname, was very active out here, and his life had a part that may not have been known to his coaches and family. Less than a month after Noah was shot and the 66-year-old man was killed, another tragedy struck in the area when 25-year-old Devin Spady was killed.
A triple shooting in Philadelphia's Albany section claimed the life of an up-and-coming musician. The 25-year-old rap artist was known as Young Cheese, and he's the son of well-known influencer Gilly the King.
Gilly the King has amassed millions of followers, and a lot of them are planning to come here next week for Gilly Fest. It's a big concert. He uses his platform to speak out against violence, and now violence has claimed the life of his son. Police say Devin Spady, better known as Young Cheese, was one of 3 people shot in the 5800 block of Masher Street in Albany Thursday night. Shot in the back, the 25-year-old rapper was a rising star and the son of one of Philadelphia's biggest stars, Gilly the King. Gilly the King is a rapper turned podcaster. He and his $1 million worth of game podcast partner Wallow also helped give away millions of dollars to support local businesses, and both were awarded the key to the city.
Gilly and Wallow have become the unofficial mayors of the city of Philadelphia. How about that? Right? They are the voice of the youth.
Talent agent Walt Reeder Jr. has known Gilly the King for years and knows he wanted more for his son. The other 2 people who were shot with Young both survived. Police have not made any arrests in the case. In Spring Garden, Toronto Thomas.
Yeah, very shocking story.
Spady, or Cheese, is the son of comedian and Philly rap legend Gilly. Cheese's death came after him and a group of friends were apparently standing on a corner when shots rang out on the 5800 block of North Manchester Street near Nidra. Around the corner, police also found a 28-year-old man shot twice in the leg and drove him to Einstein. A third victim, a 31-year-old shot in the hip, arrived at the hospital in a private car. Video from the scene shows that a group of men were having a conversation on the corner of Nedro and Masher when they heard gunshots and started running. No arrests were ever made in this case. No one took credit for this, as obviously that will open up a huge can of worms. 2 years earlier, Ajon Jackson was killed coming home from work. His murder is mentioned heavily by fellow Double C members Hardy and others in their raps. In fact, Hardy has a music video with over 1 million views with lyrics heavily mocked for affiliate Twin 5 or Jay, who was killed in March of 2021.
After dark, you taking shit and selling bull. And you want to get some money, or you collect just for your role. They ain't dying just for nothing, and for having we true. Murder gang, you drop a diss and get exposed. Niggas spoke on broke name, who took his life, that's what he owed. Get him close, hit the and hit his body, watch him fold. Tell me working 9 to 5, I give it to him, he was bold.
Another teenager is shot and killed on the streets of Philadelphia. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica Cartalia. 16-year-old Ajon AJ Jackson was shot outside of East Oak Lane home when police say he was ambushed. He and his twin sister had just finished their shift at McDonald's.
I ain't gonna lie though, that shit was straight now. When you do that, that shit was straight now. I ain't gonna lie.
Where is he? I never talked to all I have is my thoughts and my words. Don't speak on bodies in them trenches, I can rap it cause I did it. Got 2 shooters in one driver and his squatter and his tenant. That's a man down on the scene, recall like 5 shots to his biscuit. We most active in the city, speak on why ain't that we spit. I told old bro just bring it here back, ain't no passes if he lack it. Cause we beef for men, splitting niggas telling on what happened. You either get down or you lay down cause the clappers running city. Exotic glocks, so we got sticks and big ass chopping, double titties. Checked it twice and fried his ass, he can't react cause this is what she only heard with. We get his back with black and rip. Lost some soldiers in that war, they was they bros come back to life. I lost my dog and brought a head back for my team to make it right. You gon' show your brothers that they did and you ain't dead. Been a year without no get back. Why they acting like they did, son?
Acting like they did, son.
Before it stop because them fears coming. You double say.
Little young bitches, young bitches,
Oh, he lagging, so I'ma up my click and beat the drum. My Earl 05, they caught a 9, they have a gun. Now he bummed, and we did the dance ball talk like Kelly Nunn. He was dissing on Lil Ronnie, happy birthday, he got gift wrap. I know you heard the news, we made him snooze, come get your lick back. Them niggas ain't on shit, not claiming rap, you know who did that. Keep that switchy on my glee like my bitch, so she gon' get that. Honey moving out the way, but we still aiming on the spot. Waiting for the got him dancing, watching Diddy Bop. Brody, he don't say too much, he just be spinning duck your top. And we never selling ranches, catch them bodies, then we swap. We matched the lazy with the fast food, and I just did a drill, switch out the Glock, and this bitch brand new.
A 16-year-old boy, he had just finished a shift at McDonald's where he worked with his twin sister. They actually got a lift here home. It was when they got out of that car that somebody started firing at them. You can see there on the ground a McDonald's bag and a wrapper right in front of their home. Police saw this happened before 11 p.m. on Ferriston Drive near the Philly and Montgo border. Family told police the teen and his sister, they worked at McDonald's about a mile away. They finished work at 10 p.m., ordered a lift, which dropped them off right in front of their home. When they got out, police say it was 2 males who came toward them, opened fire, hitting the boy in the torso, the back, and in the head. They fired at least 15 shots. Police say he was clearly the target. The sister was not hit. She was able to run home. They talked to other employees at that McDonald's who say that they hadn't seen any altercations, especially involving the 16-year-old. So police are continuing their investigation. They did find a weapon here on the street, a semi-automatic gun they found on the sidewalk, so they're hoping.
This brings us to the present day, back and forth shootings between the Northeast sets, which continued. Chris Dowling was shot and killed last February. Fast Break members Anal Bugs and LR, or Lil Ryan, were arrested and charged a few months later. M24 member Juan Brody was the first to alert the public of the shooting with an IG post.
That's crazy.
Bugs and LR were also also charged with the bus stopping that injured 8 students heading home from school in March of last year.
The sound of gunshots at a SEPTA bus stop. New surveillance video tonight of the dramatic moment that sent teenagers running for their lives when 3 masked gunmen suddenly opened fire. 8 teens were shot and wounded, 2 of them critical.
3 days earlier, the carnage and violence continued to shock Philadelphia as 17-year-old Damon Taylor was killed. The Philadelphia high school student was gunned down after school during a shooting at the North Philadelphia bus stop that left 4 other people injured, including 2 women who were on the bus and 2 other teens. The horrific shooting took place just before 3:45 p.m. at Ogons and Godfrey Avenues, when 2 people, at least one with an automatic weapon, fired at a group of young people waiting at the bus stop. Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel said. Multiple rounds were fired, Bethel said. According to the police, shooters fired more than 50 times with an automatic weapon. Damon Taylor was shot multiple times throughout his body and head, police said. The 17-year-old from the Fern Rock neighborhood died a short time later at the hospital. A girl at the scene could be heard in shot saying, "Oh my God, his face is glowing."
It's 2 lives. This live, me reacting to this, what I'm looking at. Go watch my other live and see this, to see what I'm looking at. Crazy.
Mentioned because leading up to the death of Noah, him and his friends heard rapping about these incidents. And after his death, Noah was linked to several homicides through street rumors. The ones that seemed to gain the most traction were Fat Dame and Cheese. Also, through unsubstantiated sources, he is linked to the death of Izzy Stanley and the 18-year-old Tim Milley, who both died in June of 2024, a week apart. Now, I'm not trying to go around putting murders on people, so please take all of this with a grain of salt. I'm delivering the info that was sent my way, and these seem to be persistent rumors to people who would know, like people close to him. Damon, or Fat Dame as he was called, went to Imhotep High School. The alleged retaliation shootings a few days later by Fast Break members is referenced by Noah, or Joker, here, where he says,
like, damn, feel Ryan. We the reason why they thought 5 and then they end up dying. They be asking, why you couldn't get up? We're trying. Any nigga, we got cooking force on the guy. We probably I know that shit's surprising, but I ain't fucking that first shit. Come on.
Referencing Jamal Tucker, or Molly, the first person arrested when the 8 students were shot at the bus stop, and apparently the first one to start talking and gave up his friends. Joker is heard sarcastically saying, "Free Lil Ryan."
Free Lil Ryan. We the reason why they throwing 5 and then they end up.
G12 Zara, One Brody, Lil Mook, and other MC4 members are known to be cool with Blumberg to mutual friends and family members, and also because of the Zoo Gang Blumberg War. All the smaller factions under them aligned accordingly. M24 and Fast Break are kind of the same in terms of lost homies and members. They have been aligned with the Plum for years. Recently, you started to see Noah getting the backing of Pentown and Zoo Gang members. The day before he died, he dropped a song with a rapper named Trent Season, who was with Pentown and Zoo Gang. The song, which had zero attention at first, was after the news of Noah's passing. The week before Noah died, his basketball team played Imhotep, the school which Fat Dame went to. There was obvious tension about what happened, and the school didn't want an incident. Noah didn't play in the game, and Imhotep blew out Fells. No students were allowed to attend the game either. I got word that there was a summer league game between the 2 schools, and they were going to try to pack Noah out after the game, but he escaped. After Noah was killed, speculation, as always, ran wild. The long and short of it was, Noah had numerous ops due to his street activities, many of which were not included in his video. And he was killed. Real or perceived, the threat of Noah was enough for his ops to sit on his house and wait for him to leave for school with his mom and get their form of revenge.
He only had
doing this for the Joker now. Baby Joker, this for the jokes is over now. He got flaming bullets, burning his legs. He probably gonna be in hell. I'm scared to go back to the 9 and smoke. I think I'm a hero.
Yeah, one
The
video.
path in life we go depends on the choices in front of us. A lot of the time, people with high intellect go on to be star performers in society. Doctors, engineers, scientists.
So, bro, nigga only had like one video for real. Like, I think I only had one video for real. They packed out a nobody for real. But damn, that's crazy. And this is the type of shit. This shit not only going on for us. This shit going on in their range. Niggas is 16, 15-year-old range. It getting scary. But tomorrow I'm probably gonna do an IRL with y'all, and I'll have everything set up for the reactions tomorrow. I'll have everything set up for the reactions. So should it be set up? And shit, yeah, we doing the IRL tomorrow. Fuck it. We doing the IRL tomorrow. Fuck it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, this what I was trying to tell you about the fly cams. Hold on, let me see. Fly cameras. All right. Let me see.
Big Brother is watching you. A new University of Washington report released today shows federal agencies, including ICE, are accessing local police department cameras.
At least 2 local departments say they were unaware it was happening. The report by the Center for Human says U.S. Border Patrol had unauthorized direct or indirect access to traffic cameras that capture drivers' information throughout cities. Law enforcement says the cameras have led to numerous arrests of violent suspects and the recovery of stolen cars. Fox 13's A.J. Jannable talks to the group that did the study and explains how local departments are responding.
I think it should be a wake-up call for all of us as Washingtonians about the vulnerability of the technology that is being used to scoop up our data.
Flock cameras used by local police departments to catch suspects in crimes. They're installed through and read license plates as cars drive by.
We don't even be knowing. We don't even be knowing.
Shows federal agencies could also see through many of our local departments' flock cameras.
It's very clear both on the immigrant rights front and on the access to reproductive health care front that Washington stands firmly in favor of people's rights, and yet for Washingtonians' data to be leaked to entities that don't share those values is worrisome.
Angelina Godoy is the director of the University of Washington Center for Human Rights, the organization who researched the report. Godoy tells me federal agents get access to local data through 3 different ways. Directly, by a department sharing access to federal agencies. Through backdoor access to the networks of at least 10 Washington police departments who did not authorize the Border Patrol searches. And indirectly, by a member of law enforcement doing searches for federal agencies. For example, the report says the Yakima County Sheriff's Office made 2 searches with regional listed as ICE.
Yeah, we immediately paused all access to any outside agencies while we make sure we could determine and work and put guardrails in place with Flock and with our, with all of our detectives and investigators to make sure that that this doesn't happen again.
Deputy Chief Ryan Rutledge with the Renton Police Department tells me they had no idea their cameras were vulnerable to unauthorized federal access. Renton Police, the outside agency, including other local police departments, to submit a specific request to them in order to access their data.
Driving across Hampton roads, you may have noticed more and more of these popping up. They're black poles with cameras attached to them, typically seen on the side of several busy roads or near some city borders. In Chesapeake, law enforcement officers report the devices giving them a boost with police investigations. Angelique Airtalk has more from Great Bridge, where one of those stands.
A Chesapeake police spokesperson says there are 43 Flock safety cameras citywide. They read license plates and store that information along with other details about cars that pass by.
Categorizes vehicles by different characteristics. So things like the make, the model, the color of the car.
Being able to help the police solve crimes, I think is a good thing.
Chesapeake police officers say Flock is partly responsible for the recovery of 28 firearms, 118 stolen cars, and 4 missing people. They also report catching 91 people and closing 2 cases total, all since installation in September.
These show that the cameras are doing their jobs in helping law enforcement do their very important job, which is solving and reducing crime.
Nationwide, the readers are growing in popularity. Critics are raising concerns over privacy. For Chesapeake residents I spoke with, that part is no big deal.
If you perform a crime, you have no more privacy.
Some accept this type of technology as part of the day-to-day.
And where would you do that anyways, right? With the traffic lights, the cameras.
A Flock safety spokesperson tells me the data collected is stored for 30 days and then deleted unless required otherwise by the locality. In Chesapeake, Angelique Airtalk, 13 News.
And in Norfolk, Police Chief Mark Talbot recently said the addition of nearly 200 Flock cameras citywide is giving...
Hey, them bitches going up. Them bitches going up. Y'all gotta understand something. With this Flock shit, this shit is crazy. It's everywhere.
Liberty Mutual customizing.
Yeah.
Am I one of those the Statue of Liberty and talk about how Liberty Mutual customizes your for what
you getting surveillance.
So I have seen these things everywhere, and I never really thought about what they are. And I'm sure you've seen them too, Barry. I'll put them up on the screen. These Flock safety cameras all throughout like cities and towns in the U.S. Those little poles with a solar panel on top and a little camera sticking off.
Listen,
they're definitely where I live. Are they where you live?
Oh yeah. So, I don't know where. I know I've seen them around though, so I can't place them in my mind. But I see those solar panels stuck up everywhere. Usually also connected to other things powering, otherwise discrete, hard to power devices.
Yeah, and they like just blend into the background. I feel like I got super used to them, never really questioned it. And then the other day, this video came out from a YouTuber who I love, Ben Jordan. He's great. You might remember him. Eagle-eared listeners will remember the poison pill he made for adversarial noise and music AI training. And he has done.
That's great.
He did an incredible expose on these cameras. I'm going to give us the first minute. We'll talk a little bit about it. This is definitely a video that I recommend watching, but it's 35 minutes long. So definitely something to watch over dinner, but here's the first 60 seconds.
And you've been probably seeing a whole bunch of these things, and in some places they're so common
even notice them. They just blend into the background like they're trees or streetlights. And you probably correctly assume that they're recording traffic. They're also recording and logging license plates and using AI image recognition. But what if I told you that they are in fact not owned by your local police department or your local government, but are licensed to them by a third-party startup? And all of your vehicle's whereabouts are being tracked by a third-party data broker. But what if I also told you that major retail chains are also using them, and they're combining your vehicle's whereabouts with your personal information, your shopping habits, and even your in-store behavior. And some of them are giving that information to law enforcement. And what if I told you that I just possibly may have come up with a way to break it?
So that's the intro to the video, and it's...
Oh yeah, I have seen those in retail parking lots, specifically one big retailer.
Yeah, the little trailers that are out there with the solar panels and the cameras up on them. I always thought that was like something specific to the store, but I guess it would have to be a third-party company, and I had no idea that the people parking with shopping habits and things like that. But I guess, of course, they are, right?
Yeah, and everything for years has been license plate recognition incorporated into those kind of devices as well. So it's not just your car, it is like your car.
Yeah.
Tracked down to the license plate number everywhere. So
up to and including like stickers on the car, other major features of the car, particularly with AI image recognition stuff as it is now. The video detail about how just all of this stuff. But to give an overview, like it's a third-party company that makes these cameras called Flock. Like we can look at their website and a press release from one of their newest launches. But their entire thing is that they provide these cameras and the camera feeds to law enforcement, but also to homeowners agencies, HOAs,
like
homeowners associations, HOAs,
like
and
outside of Detroit,
Customs and Border Patrol and other things like that. So private company that is capturing all of this data and selling it to other private companies like retailers, to law enforcement, to federal agencies. And the amount of tracking is just unbelievable because it's your car, and then you're combining that with your shopping habits, and then you sell that to a big data broker, combine it with your online browsing history. The layers of surveillance are just insane to think about. And the capabilities of these things are pretty wild. And also some of the security around them is extremely dumb. He goes up and he finds that they're using Bluetooth to communicate certain things like hardware stats and data, but he couldn't get too far in that. But they also do connect to the cloud, and they have a little local network that they create, and it's just protected by WPA2. He presumably, I don't want to misstate anything that could cause legal problems, but presumably got into them. He ended up tearing the whole thing down, building his own, comparing it across all these different technologies. It's an amazing breakdown. But I was shocked because I just never thought about how much of this data was being collected by these things that are just so easy to ignore.
Yeah. Well, it makes me wonder, like, what are the requirements to actually license that data?
Right, to become a partner.
And homeowners associations being able to use it. So, like a gated community obviously would be able to do that. The new license plate recognition, say, is this a car that's authorized? But like, what is the burden in order to show that you have a legitimate need for that kind of data? Or could you and I, with our two-person company, send an email and get access to that?
That's a good question. I'm not sure about the vetting process, and if they covered that in the video, I don't particularly remember, but the impression that I got was certainly that all it seems to take is having money and a good enough excuse. Because their whole thing too, and this is very sussy to me, is about like speed. He covers this in the video. They talk about the new launch of Flock Nova and how it is one click to one investigation completed to one case. Like the idea is that their AI system will collate and correlate all of the different data of tracking where you are, your habits, your browsing history. Maybe they're linking a VoIP number to a Cash App account. Just basically, they want to automate policing, and it's already resulted in a lot of very scary things, including one Kansas City police using license plate cameras 164 times to stalk his ex-girlfriend.
Police made off of these.
A lot of mistakes from hallucinations that have resulted in things like a family getting put on the ground at gunpoint and handcuffed for being in a reported stolen car that was not in fact stolen at all and was just an OCR error from the license plate readers. Whoops. Yeah, oopsie. So it's a level of extreme surveillance, a massive level of inaccuracy that is being sold to police departments as a way to surveil and police people. And even under things like it's one click to one investigation completed, and that is horrific and terrifying.
It's just offloading the responsibility of actually doing real work to prove what's going on, right? So if it's
So basically, they just said sometimes this bitch liable to fuck up and get y'all all messed up. It's liable to report the wrong information. That's crazy. That's crazy. So it's basically saying sometimes it's liable to fuck up and get and report the wrong information to the cops.
one click to close an investigation, it means that you've done no actual vetting of the data. And the situations that you mentioned are like going to be huge. They're going to be all the time.
It's crazy.
Data gets muddled. When you're doing license plate recognition or any kind of object character recognition,
it's a flat camera,
the skew of the the angle that something's at can affect the way that a C might turn into an O. There are identification techniques that people are already trying to do to cover their license plate. So somebody might use masking tape in order to make their license plate look like another one. And if that then tracks and you're just saying, well, that's a done deal because the computer told me so, that means that somebody's use of masking tape or duct tape is now screwing up somebody else's life in a meaningful way simply because somebody else was lazy.
Yeah, and it's alarming. The implications of that are horrifying. Like the amount of data that is trackable to an individual citizen on its own is pretty horrific. But the then you combine that, you combine the traffic data, all this camera data with the online.
Long story short, cameras is out here. Watch yourself, Master P Feds. That's a good song to listen to. So when y'all get a chance, listen to it. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. I think I did my research on this. Tomorrow I'll be back on the screen. Probably do an IRL or something. I don't know. We'll see. It's rich enough. Get with me. If we do an IRL, I'm trying to see what y'all want to do. Drop in the comments. Get with me. It's rich enough.